Good evening, everybody. My name is Lady Bess, and welcome to my channel. So, I am melting. Legitimately melting. It is so hot. It's been so hot. And I am so annoyed that it is now going on the 5th day of no air conditioning. Day 5, no air conditioning. Now I have a fan pointed at my window trying to get the hot air out of my room. Does that make sense? Actually, it makes a lot of sense. It's just, you wouldn't think about it, honestly. But desperate times call for desperate measures. Anyway, we're not talking about the heat today, even though it comes into play. We are talking about the strangest phone call I've ever received. Now, honestly, a lot of people have posted their strange wrong numbers and their anything to something about Lance and a kid falling down the well to somebody thinking that this one YouTuber was cheating on their boyfriend or something. Like there's been a lot. There's been a lot. And I thought even that it would be really funny, but that I would never ever have to deal with it. Oh, how I was wrong. How I was wrong. For tonight, yes, this very, very night, I got a phone call. Now, I recently have been getting a lot of phone calls. It's kind of strange. Very few people actually call me. Most of my friends usually text me or message me on Facebook. There's a very few people that call me. Usually the people that call me are like people from my work. Like my boss asking if I can come in early or something or other. I'm very, very far down. Is that anyway? Hey, better. Sorry. So, I usually pick up. I know a lot of people are like, oh, if I don't recognize the number, I don't pick up. I usually do, for that off chance that it's gonna just make my day. And this night, I was not disappointed. So I'm sitting there playing Skyrim, because I've literally, the moment I got home, I wanted to go and clean, gave up pretty soon into it because it was just way too hot, and I was way too annoyed, and I was way too tired, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go play Skyrim. So I went upstairs, sat down, and played Skyrim, since I got home at 3. And I played till 7, because there's nothing else better to do, because I couldn't be in my room, because it was way too hot. My poor computer has been like, I've been keeping it off most of the time so it doesn't overheat. Because it's been bad, it's been bad. When I get this phone call, and I'm like, okay, I wonder who this person is. Now, I've gotten a few people where they're like, I'm looking for Elizabeth. I'm not Elizabeth. Oh, sorry, wrong number. I'm looking for Britney. Not Britney. Sorry, wrong number. Person called me at 6 o'clock a.m. to wanting to talk about car insurance. Really? Really? 6 a.m. in the morning. Don't wake me up in the morning. Don't do it. Tonight, it was different. I pick up the phone and say, hello? Hey, Jeffrey! I'm not Jeffrey. Jeffrey! You cut off the heads of a unicorn! What? You cut off heads of the unicorn! Heads of a unicorn! What? I think you have the wrong number. Heads of a unicorn! Cut off heads of a unicorn or something like that. I'm like, what in the world? Like seriously, now I think about it, I'm like, I should have asked them questions like, who's cutting the heads off the unicorns? Why are you cutting the heads off the unicorns? Who in the world is Jeffrey? And there was like 2 girls there. I could hear the other girl in the background. And I was like, you have the wrong number. Bye. And she's like, oh okay. I'm like, what? Who is Jeffrey? Why is he cutting off the heads of unicorns? If he is the one cutting the heads off of unicorns, who is, if Jeffrey is not cutting the heads off unicorns, and why would you cut off the head of a unicorn? unicorn. They're cute. They're adorable. They're an endangered species. Oh gosh, what am I doing with my life? I'm really confused on a lot of things, and I really wish I continued and asked questions, but I was just kind of more annoyed that some random person was very mumbling while talking to me on my phone, and I hate when people mumble on the phone. I have to deal with that all the time with customers at my work. Don't mumble. It's the worst. And then they were talking about unicorns and cutting the heads off unicorns, and if you guys know me, I love mythical creatures from fairies to unicorns. I literally have a whole bunch of props to vampires. I love them. I love them to death. And to think that anyone would ever dare to cut a beautiful creature's head off? Why? It's a unicorn. What did the unicorn ever do to you? Even if it did stab your mom, why cut the head off? Come on! So yes. So of course I went to my friends on Facebook Messenger and told them about this. And I thought there... and I thought, you know, it'd be really funny if I actually make this into a character. You know, I've been having a few characters here and there that I've been working on and creating. There's one, you know, the clown Lalali. There's another, which I'm going to say her name is Lunata. Yes, that is a name. That's not me making words up. I actually looked it up, and there is a name called Lunata. It's, I believe, oh goodness, Italian. And yes, it means little moon, I believe. I need to look that up again. But yes, Lunata. That's all I can really say about her. She'll be kind of popping up later on next year. So I thought, you know, it would be kind of interesting to have a character named Jeffrey who cuts the heads off of unicorns. Because why? Why not? Freaking, why? Why? And I even said at the very beginning when they said, hey Jeffrey, I was like, I'm not Jeffrey. I think you have the wrong number. And they blatantly ignored me. And I was like, okay. This is why I hate people. But honestly, it was pretty hilarious. And the stuff that my friends were sending me when I was talking to them about it was even more hilarious. And it made a pretty crappy day, pretty better day. Because honestly, it's been pretty crappy. I haven't slept that much. I've literally, for the past 4 days, only slept each night of those 4 days. I slept 4 hours each night, give or take. And for my sleep, it's more closer to 3 hours. So I'm very delirious. I'm grumpy. I'm irritable. I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed soon. But I decided, heck, let's make a video because I'm gonna forget about this in the morning. Hopefully you guys find a laugh out of it. I laughed at it. That car honk or whatever just scared the jeebus out of me. Just want to put that out there. I was not expecting it and I slightly jumped. I really need to get to bed. I like really need to. I can't really think straight, and I'm amazed that I was even able to make a video that was at all like understandable, for lack of a better word, because I can't think of any better word. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a very lovely day or night or whenever you're watching this. Hopefully you don't have any issues with air conditioning. Maybe one of you do, because I know one of the or at least two of the people that are subscribed to me, I know them in person, and they are having terrible air conditioning trouble with their poor truck. It is completely out, and he had no idea about my air conditioning system, so he told me that. And I'm like, yeah, my air conditioning's been out too, it's in my house. He's like, well, we can suffer together. Welcome to Arizona, people, where we all die of heat, especially if we don't have any air conditioning. It is a blessing. It is a gift from the gods. And man, do I miss it. I miss it a lot. Anyway, hope you guys are having a lovely night, and I'll see all you lovely, beautiful people next time when the moon rises once again. Bye!